Nisuing pa sa kanti konchang sa tayo Meghalaya News 24 channel naram chakswa anga channel Chelsea aro yandal ni koborang. FKJGP ni Skrubar Salo, Shillong Jilao Jingjing Atani ko daktalang mateng sumoyo, kao nangani rangong kate, ramram manderang ko aro kobor at ngparang ko ba sa kanauna sukataha. Jingjing atani ko dakke jinma rejo mateng sumoyo, flag rangko khana jakhal gpa gol rangko rae, manderang ko rkani rangko ba nakna gta matnaha. Wa jingjing atani ko Meghalaya dokni manderang mongsong batte chadambirang ni khaman gijani gumanong atahachim. FKJGP ni President Dandi Kongsit ni agana ni gitade, chadambirang ni khaman jani ara belongen khasa chakani unga. Chadambirangan re makhang dilna gpa aro asong ko rkna gpa bonga, endi ba wa mangna da alo chunga gta khamrangko aro mangni rangko unja, aro wa mangni changa sapaniyo pangchakiba ramarangko thariyo unja ne FKJGP President agana ngaha. Jinma thumbi monge chanchirmani ko dakan baksana rejo mani ko ba Shillong Fire Brigade oni aba chingaha aro yong atani ko FKJGP CEC October ni kolgchet thari ko daktalangaha wan dakke wa thumbi mongani na bang amanderang aro chadambirang bare bae bakhor angaha aro ya khao nangani rangong khatte obostharang ongani bidungo Meghalaya Sorkari Police Authority rangko jakko rae kham khaangna aganangaha. Deputy Chief Minister President Insangni agana ni gitade uamang thumthomi rejo mani ko de dakna matna endiba niyam ko phe dakba dena de manja anni khoborna agana ngaha.
The message is very clear. See, you can have peace rally meeting or whatever you want. It is okay, whatever. But please don't create law and order. And the message is very clear. I would request all the leaders of FKGP or any other NGOs, leaders, you can have your meeting. No, there's no doubt today. But at the same time, please control your members or your volunteers, whatever, because we don't want to see any law and order in the state of Meghalaya.
Deputy Chief Minister President Insongni Skrubar Salo agana ni gitade Palmunduri ni asel West Garo Hills ajarangosa niknikatan ni ko matnai jaha endiba gupen district rangba niknikan ni ko matnangaha ni agana ngaha. Panga district rangonan bijoli rang sokjaha maina bijoli na shrangba budu bawaya rango Palmunduri tharakke bolrang bidape nostong atako matnaha aro MECL department bijoli rang ko sokat phatna dingtang biapo kham khainga. West Khasi Hills ni Riboy district ko ba banga nostong atani rang ko matnaha aro wani asel matam songrango bijoli rang sokhuja ne khoborna agana ngaha.
Only in West Garo Hills, South Garo Hills, East Garo Hills, then even North Garo Hills. This problem is still there, but our people are on the job because there are major damages where they need to ultimately reconstruct even the line due to this cyclone that's happened. Even not only that, even in the entire Khasi region, be it in West Khasi Hills, huge damage. Even Riboy, huge damage. East Khasi Hills, huge damage. Some villages till now they are yet to get electricity. But I have already instructed our engineers or officers to be on the job, to be on the ground, make sure as early as possible electricity is restored.
Laidun krabiapo October ni kolukchet tariko prungoni wal khamani kuba nikang nagtamat naha. Uno wal kham ani mi su dokhan dakabau ni aba chingaha. Andake agan ginchimoba banoni mancha wal khamaha chim ukodina metal jaha. Andiba wan karen khamsotani asel khamaha anisan chanchipna matnayaha. Fire department rang wal khamgapa biapona riangi wal ko khmatangaha. Sakso tokpri phalis mi chagpa manderang laidum kra o wal khamani asel Rusia tani ko matnaha. Gemang wa mangni gemata ni khoros kror gni ni getaung gen East Shillong ni legislator Chief Minister Conrad Sangma ko grongen ba palis me chagparang ni gemat gemen ko salantini khamai aro bosturang ni bidungo namat thaina ba on plani ko dakna ba agana ngaha ni koborna pharakanga ha.
We have to relocate about 64 vendors who have suffered this big loss in the fire that occurred. Now 64 vendors would mean finding a space for them at the earliest as to which would be the most ideal location to locate these people. We've taken a call with the Honorable Chief Minister and his kind intervention. We would likely now try to rebuild this particular location at the earliest with minimum costs. We also have other options. There's a neighboring land of the Darbar which we may use according to the Darbar's intervention about 2 to 3 months. So there are these dry rations and other vendors who will not be able to be relocated in the premises of the wet market where meat and fish is sold. So we are now going to have a quick meeting with the DC as well to find out what are the kind of assistance that this government can give. The Honourable Chief Minister has given us the assurance that whatever can be done would be done at the earliest. So now we will be having our second round of meetings with the DC on Monday at 4 p.m. in her conference hall. We have to address this issue at the earliest because the wage loss of these vendors would be very, very difficult for them. Their survival, their family survival depends on this. We want to see that this is sorted out at the earliest, and I'm hopeful that we will likely be able to look at some solution which would be safe, which would be suitable for all parties concerned.
Election day sepang regret pa jok andak yung ingon Meghalaya ni political dolrang candidate ko siyokanyo jak chak cha ha darang political party an ge sotok sit rango de candidate tungkuja Chief Minister Conrad Sangma Baksaba uni yani gmanagana ni bidungo ani ko dakang ha wandake NPP president ni angana ni gita de wamang ni party ge sotok sit rango ni election susagen aro wana gmukon thari samsuing ha neba ganang ha Uni jana pangani kita de Garo Hills Regional NPP ni dakrukpatna nanggpa de Dr. Mukul Sangma led Trinamool Congress ungen aro Khasi Jintia Hills rango de brunne dakrukna gita nanggen ne khoborna gananga ha.
Of course, every party is preparing, so definitely NPP also has been preparing, and we are working hard, and we are doing our best to ensure that we select the right candidates, and we're working hard to also organize a party. So let's hope for the best. Election is always tough. I've always mentioned one cannot take anything for granted, and one cannot take election as easy, and one cannot take your opponents lightly. Every opponent is a serious opponent, and it is the mindset that is important, and I want that our candidates should approach the election with a very serious mindset.
Kanol Power Project sagpa unit ko yabil sini December jaoni khamkhana ba chingnok endi bagi gini pa unit na de singna nangkhugen Garo Hills ni mandirang Ganol Hydro Electrical Projects ni khamkha ani ko kang naman gnok ane khoborna gananga ha.
Right now there are only few projects where we are going to launch very soon. One is Canal project, and that also not fully. We have 3 units, but 1 unit within this year we are going to commission it in Canal in Canal project.
By December?
By December we will launch it, and another 2 again private investors, which is again in the pipeline, and one more is that in that Shalang site, Mausanot site, again that also is in the pipeline. But I would like to tell you right now, our focus is for 1 unit of Canal project will be commissioned, will be inaugurated within this year.
Dalni khoborang de yarangsan ya khoborang ni gman nambatte masinas ko de Meghalaya News 24.com ni ko phorai naman gen sakan tikon ni sohani na mthela